Welcome to AIMS India's online classes. Today from our science subject we are going to continue the topic light and sound. Okay children. So in yesterday's class we have already discussed about light, the wavelength and frequency, speed of light, reflection and refraction of light, sun. No. And today we are going to continue, and here we'll discuss about the properties of light. Properties of light. What is the property? What are the properties of light? Okay. The first one is white light is a combination of 7 colors. White light is a combination of 7 colors. Okay. And the other one is light is an electromagnetic wave. Light is an electromagnetic waves. Okay. And the third one is light always travel in a straight line. Like we have learnt that even the sun ray also, for example, the light travels, sun rays also travel in a straight line. Okay. And here the speed of the light. The speed of the light is 3 lakh kilometers per second. So for each and single second, the speed of the light is going to travel for 3 lakh kilometers. Okay, so how fast it is, see. And it can travel in vacuum. Light can travel in vacuum. Okay, so vacuum is nothing but the air here. Clear children? So these are the properties of light. And another one is rectiliner propagation. So what do you mean by this? This is that light rays travel in straight line. So this propagation tells us that light rays travel in straight line. So during thunderstorm and lightning is seen before we hear thunder, because light reaches the surface first than sound. No. So during thunderstorm and lightning, so you might have observed these children, you might have experienced in your daily lives this thunderstorm and lightning. So what will happen is, in these situations, lightning is seen first. You can see the lightning in the sky, and you can also hear the sound of the thunder. But before the thunder, the lightning will be seen. Why? Because the light is going to reach the surface first than the sound. Because light is going to travel on a very very fast than the sound. Okay, so speed of light is 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meters per second. Okay, and the speed of sound is 340 meters per second. Clear? So this is how you can calculate that how light is traveling fast than the sound. Clear children? Yes, now so this we call it as rectiliner propagation. And the other one is, on the basis of light, objects can be classified. Objects can be classified into, because we also learned that light is going to travel through a medium also. Medium is nothing but one object. No, it is going to travel. Like with what type of objects? Here we can see. It is classified into luminous objects and non-luminous objects. What are luminous objects? Objects having lights of its own. Some objects will be having lights of its own. Those are called as luminous objects. Now, in the beginning we have learned this. And the other one is object which don't have lights of its own are called as non-luminous objects. And for example, stars, light bulb, glowworms, all these come under luminous objects. And stone, book, table, cloths, etc. come under non-luminous objects. Like you also call it as opaque objects. No. So we have learned the transparent, translucent and opaque objects. Clear children? So this basing of light, so they are divided into two, that is luminous and non-luminous objects. Okay, and now we'll see about the source of light. So from where do we get the light? Source. Where do we get the light? So in old days, people used fires, oils and candle for lightning. No. So in old days, when we were not having this electricity, the power, or you can also call it as the current, so people, they were using fire. No, they were keeping their logs, wood, and they were getting the light, okay, through the fire. And they were also lighting the lamps with the help of cloth and oil, or cotton and oil, okay. And also the candles were used for lightening. But today, due to rapid development in the field of science, we use electricity or gas, because everyday children, because technology is increasing and science is developing so much, so we have got so many developments where we are using electricity or gas for getting the light, okay children. And the shadow formation, so this we have already learned, like just once again here I am just telling you about this. So how is this shadow formed, children? Shadow is formed when opaque objects come in between light source and the screen. Now this is the shadow. This is an opaque object. So when this opaque object is in between the light source or the screen, okay, then the shadow is formed. Okay children, so we, like for example, like ground, wall, whatever it may be, so we can take that as the screen. Okay, here screen is nothing but a ground or a wall. Okay, so then in between the ground and ground and the light, if you have any opaque object, then a shadow is formed in the opposite direction of the object. Clear children? Clear? So this is how shadow is going to form. Now we learn about the sound. So what is this sound? Sound is a vibration. Sound is a wave that travels through matter and can be heard. No, sound is what? It is a vibration and it is like a wave. No, it is like a wave. See, up and down rising wavelengths, okay, which is going to travel through matter. Matter is what, children? So it is in three forms: solids, liquids and also gases. Okay, so this sound, it has to travel through a matter, through a medium, okay, and it can be heard. So we can hear the sound. And what is pitch and frequency? The quality of sound is governed by the rate of vibrations producing it. So the degree of highness or lowness of a tone is called pitch. Now you will be having in your remote controls, for your TV, music systems, phone, telephones, computers. So wherever you would like to increase the volume and also decrease the volume. No, so the quality of the sound, some effects also, like sound HT quality and so many. So this quality of the sound by the rate of vibrations. So when there is a sound, vibrations are produced. Okay, so the rate of the vibrations produced by the quality of the sound and the degree of highness, that is the high volume or low volume. No, so that is called as pitch. Okay, so that is called as pitch of any tone. The highness or lowness of a tone is called pitch. Now even when you talk very loud, then we call it as a high pitch. When you talk very slow, then it's not like talking in the sense, the sound which is produced when we talk, when that sound is more, then we call it as high pitch. When that sound when we talk is low, then we call it as low pitch. Clear children? So, and what is the frequency? Frequency can be defined as how fast the wave is oscillating. So frequency is measured in hertz. Okay, so frequency is like how fast the wave is oscillating. Okay, oscillating is like moving in a same rhythm, like moving it in same rhythm, like to backward or frontward. No, like just like vibrating. So this is called as frequency. Like how fast the wave is moving front and back, like as you can see here. Okay, and or it is vibrating, and it is measured. The measurement of the frequency in sound is measured in hertz. Okay, now the speed of sound. Speed of sound. The speed of sound is how fast the wave or vibrations pass through the medium of matter. So what we have learned, matter is any solid, liquid or gas forms. So like how fast the wave or vibrations are going to pass through that medium. Okay, so that is calculated as the speed of sound. Okay, and the type of matter has a large impact on the speed at which the sound will travel. So it depends on the type of matter. Okay, the speed of sound depends upon the type of matter. So in liquid it travels as in one condition, in solids in one condition, again in gas one condition. Okay, so the type of matter has a large impact. That is why, so what type of matter is the sound is going to travel, that is going to have a large impact on the speed at which the sound is going to travel. Clear, children? And what is sound barrier? Sound barrier. So in the name itself you can just guess what is sound barrier. Barrier means what? A fence. Or like you'll be having a compound wall. No, where that is like a fence for our house, where all the outsiders are not going to enter our main door. No, so this is like a fence. And when aeroplanes go faster than the speed of sound, it's called breaking the sound barrier. Breaking the sound barrier. So when the aeroplanes are going to travel very fast, go very fast than the speed of the sound, then this is called as breaking the sound barrier. They are breaking. So they have got one particular speed limit to travel. If you are exceeding that speed limit, okay, if you are exceeding that speed limit of sound, then we call it as breaking the sound barrier. Okay, children. So most aeroplanes don't go fast, but some fighters jets do. So normally what happens, aeroplanes, most of the aeroplanes, they do not go that much fast. So where they do not break the sound barriers. But some jet fighters, no, so they are going to break the sound barriers. Clear, children? So this is the speed of sound and sound barriers. Now we learn about the volume. So in the beginning I was telling you, when I was explaining you about the sound, like volume, you'll increase the volume, you'll decrease the volume of your TV or your computer or your music system. Okay, so this is nothing but the measure of loudness. The measure of loudness. Loudness. Okay, like how much audible it is. You want it too much loud and you want it too much low. Okay, the to quantify volume we should use decibels. Okay, the more the decibels, the louder the sound. Now if you are increasing the decibels, okay, because you are going to measure the volume in decibels. Okay, and if you want to increase the volume, so you have to increase the decibels. Okay, the more the decibels, the louder the sound is. Okay, children, suppose for example it is decibels, we calculate it with dB. Okay, dB. Then if it is 20 dB and 20 dB of volume, that is you are having more loud sound. If you are having 4 dB, it is very less sound. Clear, children? So this is how you calculate the the volume. Clear? And talking. What is talking? Communication. Person to person communication. No. So sound is very important for communication. So if you talk, the other person must be able to listen to it, must be able to hear it. No. So it is very important. If he is not able to hear you, then there is nothing of communication there. No, the process of making precise sounds for speech is very complex and involves many parts of the body working together. So the process of making precise sounds in the sense the correct sounds. So in the sense when we are talking, we have to give the correct sound of that particular alphabet, letter, word, whatever it may be. Okay, and while we are talking, so that the other person can understand. No, so it is very different and it involves many parts of our body, when many parts of the body which is working together. Why? Because sounds are made by our vocal cords. Sounds are produced through our vocal cords which are vibrating in our throat. Okay, so when you talk, children, you just hold your hand on your throat and just try to talk. So you will see the movement from the throat, even lungs also. From lungs, then throat, then jaws, then mouth, then tongue. No, so all this you can see the movement. So all these body parts are involved in talking. Clear? Now, this way we can adjust our volume and our pitch. So to increase our volume, to increase our volume or to decrease our volume and our pitch, so we can adjust our throat, we can adjust our vocal cords. Now if you want to speak very loud, so you have to put much pressure on your vocal cords. If you want to talk very normal in normal sound, then no need to strain our vocal cords too much. Clear, children? And we also use our lungs. We also use our lungs to force air past our vocal cords and start them vibrating. That's what I said. We also use our lungs to force air past our vocal cords and start them vibrating. Clear? We use our mouth and tongue as well to help from specific sounds. So to produce the sounds, children, of our words or language, whatever we are speaking or talking, so we are going to use our mouth and tongue to produce that specific sounds. Clear? So this is about talking. And at the end of this topic, we have to know about the Doppler effect. The Doppler effect. What is this Doppler effect? If you are standing still and a car drives past you, the frequency of the sound will change as the car passes you. This is called the Doppler effect. So most of us, we will experience this every day whenever we go out. No, even we are inside our houses also. So we can see some vehicles passing through, in front of us. So what happens? So if any vehicle or a car that is going to pass you, the frequency of the sound is going to change. So when you are nearer to that, suppose assume you are here. So this particular ambulance, when it was near you, you would have got much sound. But as it is passing away from you, the sound is decreasing. Okay, because the frequency is decreasing. But here one more person is there, but this frequency is high for this person. The sound frequency is high for this person. Why? Because the vehicle is very nearer to this person. So this is nothing but the Doppler effect. We call this as a Doppler effect. It is nothing but a moving sound source. Clear, children? Okay, children, hope you have understood all this. Okay, so here we are going to end this topic, children, and we are going to continue with our objectives which are related to this topic. Clear now? Now, the first one, the level 1 worksheet is, the first objective is, if there is no light, there is no sight. The given statement is, so what is this? Is it true, false, partially true or partially false? And what is the question? If there is no light, no sight. Is it true, children? Yes. So if there is no light, will you be able to see anything? No. So that is why this statement is true. Clear? Now, second one is, consider the following statements. Statement 1, sound is a form of energy. Sound is a form of energy. Second one, light is a form of energy. And which one of the following is correct about the above statements? Is it statement 1 or statement 2? Sound is a form of energy, light is a form of energy. So here both the statements are true. Okay, so C, both 1 and 2 are true. So this is the correct answer. Clear, children? Now, the third one, find the incorrect statement about sound. Incorrect statement which is not correct. Okay, so sound needs medium to travel. This is correct. Sound travels fastest in the gas. No, it does not travel fast in the gas, children. Okay, so that is why this is wrong. Sound cannot travel in vacuum. This is also right. Sound is a mechanical wave. This is also correct. Okay, and B is the answer for us. For straight line propagation of light is called. So we have learnt this straight line propagation of light. No, this is called as rectiliner propagation. Okay, children, A is the correct answer. Now, fifth one is, the bouncing of light from an object in the same medium is called. Okay, so the bouncing of light from an object in the same medium is called. Bouncing off is nothing but bouncing back light. No, so this we call as what? So this is divided like this, 8 divided by 10,000. Okay, so is it absorption, refraction, reflection or transmission? And it is nothing but reflection. Okay, so the other one is sixth one. Why does blowing into a wind instrument creates sound? Did you experience this, children? Blowing into a wind instrument. You might have played with this also. You blow air bubbles and all that into the air. No. So this, when you do this, it is going to create a sound. Why does this happens? Because blowing heats the air, blowing causes the air to vibrate, blowing cools the air, and all of this. And the answer is blowing causes the air to vibrate. Clear, children? Now, seventh one. Which one of the following reflects the light instead of refracting it? Reflect the light, that is bouncing back, bounce off. Okay, so which one is going to reflect the light instead of refracting? Paper, lens, glass or shiny silver mirrors? Yes, the answer is shiny silver mirrors. These are going to reflect the light. Clear, children? Now, eighth one is, a ray of light from sun has started coming towards earth at 5 a.m. in the morning. At what time the same ray will reach the earth's surface? See, understand, sun, a ray of light from sun, it has started at 5 a.m. in the morning. At what time it is going to reach the earth surface? Okay, so is it 5:10 a.m., 5:08 a.m., 5:30 a.m. or 6 a.m.? And the answer is B, 5:08 a.m. Okay, why? Because so we have learnt that the bouncing of light from an object in the same medium, for that calculation was 8 divided by 1000. No, so according to that calculation, here also this ray of light from sun is going to take 8 seconds. Okay, 8 seconds to reach the earth surface. That is why it is 5:08 a.m. Clear, children? Now, ninth one is, which one of the following statements is correct? Which is the correct one? Light is an electromagnetic waves. Okay, this is correct. Light always needs a medium to travel. No, this is wrong, children. No, this is wrong. Light does not need a medium to travel. White light consists of 7 colors. This is also correct. No, so both A and C are correct according to that. Clear? Now, this is the right answer. 10th question. Human can see all light waves. The above statement is, can we see, children, light waves? Can we see in reality? No, we cannot see. So that is why this is false. Okay. Okay, children, now here I am going to conclude this class. So we will be continuing with more objectives in the coming session. Until then, take care, stay well and goodbye. Visit our website www.aimstoday.in for other information regarding online classes, quizzes, live worksheets, DIY activities, English classes, coding. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates.